Hi, my name is Aiden Dorsey. I'm here with William McLaughlin, Jonathan Dillard, and Bryce Redman, and this is our project on Thomas Paine's ninth paragraph in the Crisis #1.
T. Paine, the speaker of this letter, was a political activist. He is speaking to American patriots and trying to explain why they should break from Britain. He accomplishes this goal by representing Howe as a bad person. He describes him as a man who seduces the people to give up arms. In paragraph 9, T. Paine explained that Howe, a British commander, had no reason to be nice to colonies who have committed treason against the monarchy, and that the Tories should have no reason to be loyal any longer. In one of his strategies to reveal Howe, he compares him to a fox. In comparing him to a fox, it is implied that he is calculating and cunning, making it harder for him to be trustworthy when he promises mercy towards the colonies. In another of his strategies, he also compares Howe to a wolf. He uses the adjectives murderous and violent, describing his character to have a very violent nature. In one of his final strategies, he appeals to the unity of the nation when he says, "Were any one state to give up its arms, that state must be garrisoned by all Howe's army of Britons," telling the Tories and the people that if we don't stick together, Howe's ravenous nature will hurt more than King George's previous rulings. In his final strategy, T. Paine describes Howe's insidious intent when he says, "Howe is merciful, inviting you to barbarous destruction." He is hoping to show that Howe's intent is not of goodwill and will harm those who were loyal and those who weren't. The significance of the strategies is to convince the Tories and the people that the only way to beat the British is to stick together, and also to inform the people that Howe's request for their surrender will hurt them far more than what King George had done prior to the war. The significance of the picture is to represent an analogy. The analogy is that Hansel is the Tory and Gretel is the colonists who doubt the war efforts. The breadcrumbs represent Howe's merciful request for surrender. The witch represents Howe. The witch's want to eat the children represents Howe's want for blood against the treasonous colonists.